to take a dub. Dub. What we playing? What we playing? What we playing? What we playing? See what we got. Let's see.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
We got the Jets. We in the Giants.
It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders.
It's crazy that we can lock in.
The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. And he'll be brought down just beyond.
Get all my people in. This is going to be a long game. It's going to be a long game. Yeah. And I'm already. I had closed my eyes, bro. And, pick the team. That's what I got.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Come on, set. Play action. Here's Daniels.
Oh, he's wide open now.
That one is brought in by
What are you gonna do about that? I can fix that next time.
He is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Okay, you doing that?
From the 39.
Here's Russell Wilson at when you need him. You feel me?
Throwing now, Daniels.
I knew that was coming.
That is
Let him get up there. Easy too.
Touchdown, Washington.
Yeah, it's taking 2 plays.
Now for the extra point. His kick.
And we playing at his field.
And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away.
They're going to give me the Giants because at least getting his own field.
From the 6, here comes a return.
Fuck.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
All right. Let's get this shit.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up.
That really would have been touchdown if you ain't that nigga ain't second. You know what was going on. See what we got. Okay. Okay.
And he's got
He
this
cool.
up close to the 35-yard line.
That's cool. My quarterback only is 65, though. I seen that. So this is going to be a long-ass game.
In motion, it's Robinson. Locke working out of the pistol. He'll look deep.
Oh, my gosh, bro. He had him. If I had a better quarterback. Okay, I can't bomb that. That's what I'm seeing.
Well, that's
It's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes
Look how, whoa,
there,
come on now.
early. All
He
these
had
plays
him.
allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's
You ain't gonna disrespect me like that now.
by Cordell Flock.
All right, Joe, lock. There we go.
Here's 1st and 10. Lock out of the shotgun.
Oh my gosh, Lock, where's he throwing it?
Got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He's
Try
scared.
again. It's 2nd and 10.
Are you scared, Lock?
To the air, it's Lock.
Oh my gosh, bro, this team's ass. This team's trash.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little
Come on,
breathing room.
baby.
You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down.
What I got to lose?
Or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
Nice to keep him guessing, coach.
A gain there of 20. First down, Giants. On play action.
Oh, shit.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
That's how you feeling, bro?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Oh. Come back. Let's go.
Deep here for Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We got out of that.
I think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Lock to throw. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down
Let's go, baby.
The 10. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal.
We started from the 8 and we finally get 8.
To get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal. Slayton is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Lock. That is caught by the tight end, Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT.
Only because you was a man.
It's up and through. And the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A short one taken at the 10. Now an opening.
Come on, Giants.
They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down to vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all the way down the sideline and into the end zone.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Commanders first down. Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. They go play action. It's Locke.
Going out of bounds, really. That's really what I needed to done.
Chase down, force the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Let's go. From the gun, it's Locke.
Oh, wrong nigga. I should never do that. I should have went to underneath. He was open. That's a bad call on me, coach.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything
we both gave up some dumb shit.
Type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers.
Hope I get mine back.
Guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
I needed that.
Some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, you got it. You got it. Squiggly ass leg.
Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Seibert out now for the extra point.
Where you from again?
He knocks it through. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Oh, I don't know that now.
Still a little time. Final minute.
I heard people play DMV before, but I don't even know where that's at on the map. I ain't even much value.
He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
That's at who? Mo? I'm from Bama, but I'm not here in Tennessee. Oh, that shit good.
Walk to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining. Here in half number 1. In motion, it's Robinson.
I ain't do shit. I tell you, we gonna try it though.
He's gonna pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft
I really
spot
thought he
in
was
zone
gonna pick that
coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
From the gun on 3rd down is Locke. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards.
I had neighbors open though too. He was wide open. Actually, when you made that cut.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
You just gotta draw some shit up to win, for real, for real. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck I did. Hey,
Final minute.
Shit works.
First half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
I really don't need no field goal.
A fresh set of downs to work with.
I really
It is
don't
1st
need
down
that.
and 10.
See that?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels.
Oh, he had that.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
He gave me the TD.
Now, Gano for the extra point.
You pump faked on that curve route you did.
Is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
I know some bullshit happened. Let me play right here. Watch this shit.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Oh, good play.
Another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young
get a
single
little
baller
closer.
behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course.
We got 3 yards close.
How fast can these rookie
Best we can do.
quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants can extend their lead. It's now 24-14. All right, Coach. Second half.
Get ball back too.
Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting.
Smart ball,
first half.
smart
We'll
ball.
see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more.
I didn't mean to. See,
As
I'm
the
niggas talking about
second
smart
half
ball and
gets
already doing
underway.
dumb shit like that. I'm trying to click on that nigga so he can go block for me already.
On 1st down is Locke. A short one there.
I should have threw it to my other, who I was going to throw it to if I knew he was going to come down and do that.
But it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. A short gain.
We already at 3rd down. Come on, y'all.
Veteran Bobby Wagner in there.
Shit
on
crazy.
the stop. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Locke. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Come on. You got to get
It'll
something.
gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. Gonna bring up 4th down.
I believe in him, right?
They'll go. It's locked. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. They send him right out of the slot. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep.
He almost got it. He almost got a fumble.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
Hey, chill out. Trying to hit me, bro.
Setting up 2nd down. Lock. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Bro, everybody always say that. I don't have time. I'm just backing all the way up because I know you're coming with the blitz. That's how I be killing it, because I know y'all gonna blitz my ass. That's why this run already done. But if I get my who I'm already gonna throw it to, and I know you finna blitz, I gotta just hurry up and do it type shit. You feel me?
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock.
Come on, you gotta break that, baby. You gotta break that and go upfield. You got 2 blockers right there. Oh, we only scored 24 in the 2nd quarter. That shit crazy.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. In motion, it's Robinson. Throwing here on.
I had him. I hesitated.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen.
Fuck it.
He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal.
Man.
Now Lock.
Come on, bro.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally
that
to the
shit
ball
crazy.
to force a turnover on downs.
Now we got to play defense.
Coming up now for 1st and 10. First
oh, that's safe.
For the versatile Austin Eckler.
Can't believe you're wearing that.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20.
I know you was not expecting the Giants to come in here and do this.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And good blocking up front, paving the way for and 2. To throw is Lock.
Oh, I had him.
He's hit as he threw.
Yeah.
It goes to the ground.
I had him, coach. We only got 2 yards. This shouldn't be too hard.
On a bootleg, it's Lock. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last
one thing we got to stay, we got to get in the field goal range for sure. I get in the field goal range. Oh, that's wide open.
He's got it at about the 8, and he will score. Daniel Bellinger, touchdown Giants. That is second touchdown.
I think you still got some hope in this.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On the return, Noah Igbenogany. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
He played some good ball, y'all.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's going to run it.
Ah, they ain't let me click on him. That was pick, but it's all right. But still, it was pick. I swear it was.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, come on. Stop below 18. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's
caught it. Good catch.
Downfield, McLaurin brings it in. So they go to the line for 1st down and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense
We've been locking that up. We locked them up 2nd half.
To extend their lead.
For these young rookie
good game, though, Skip.
Every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them.
I blitzed them. Good game, Skip. That boy mad about that throw. I feel you, bro. I feel you. All right, let's go next. Round 2. What we get? All right, let's see who we get. Folks. You feel me?
A city known for its incredible skyline.
See what we got. We got the Texans. All right, we got the Texans, Pat. We got the Texans.
Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Let's get this shit. We playing a dude named the Black Sheep 6722. Let's see what he make me get off my string. Let's see. I ain't play with the Texans.
Ready to get this one going.
I do got redemption.
Here we go from Miami.
Face ass. That's what they be like when they don't want to get off for real.
His return reaches that
I do got redemption. All right, let's see what our chart's looking like. Let's see what our chart. Okay. Let me check my wide receiver. Not too good, but it's all right. We gonna make something right. They gotta make something shine. All right, we got the
So the offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Oh, already.
First play of the game. And the Texans force the turnover on the first series of this
RPO
game.
first play?
Wow, so a conservative play to begin the game, Brock. Not exactly how I imagined they drew that one up.
No, not at all. I can tell you one thing, Kate. If that's how even these shorter, more conservative, easier throws are going to go for them, they're in for a rough contest today.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game.
You know how we get
1 for 1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
He's trying to come out. He's trying to pop out. He's trying to pop out. He's trying to pop out.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill.
Give me that ball, Tyreek.
Will start
knock it out,
25.
boy. I tell you. Let's see if he come out next. I hope it ain't no RPO shit again. Might be, though. I won't be surprised.
Offense ready to begin this
love
drive.
RPO.
1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This one's taken in by Hill. He picks up 15
That was
on
weak.
the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Man, come on, bro.
Achane running to the right.
Why he ran in the block?
Across midfield in the 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
I got to try to strip that ball. I'd be hungry for that run.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Man, that was a nice shot.
There with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time
Nice
big
ass.
runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Achane.
Oh, boy.
And he's caught
Could've
behind
gave it to the dude
line
on
for a
inside.
loss.
Gave it to the dude.
To take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle.
That's my fault. I really was going to set up on the other dude. I knew he was going to do an RPO. That's the Dolphins' favorite play when he can get down there.
For the first time this game, Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Schultz with the catch. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
Oh, wow.
They're on him again.
And
he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country. Like coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that one's gonna be knocked away. That's gonna force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain running right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins need only one to take the lead. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jordan Poyer up in the secondary to make that stop. Stroud from the pistol. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Buying some time right. And he let his man just a little
This is
too
ridiculous, coach.
Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the
You
field.
wanna put some hair on the ball, bro?
Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver. No,
going for it,
He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Stroud now on 4th down.
That's going to be hit then.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the unlikely conversion nets them a 1st down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's on the move.
Throw it, bro. I'm clicking it.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They let this thing go over there.
Trying again, following the sack. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fuck. They let me motion who I want to motion for real.
1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Under. Where's the hot?
From the gun, Stroud. Taking a big shot for the end zone.
Bro, what are you doing? Why is he still? I'm trying to stop you, bro.
But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Trying to stop.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Blitz coming for Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st down, Stroud. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston!
Hey. Took us long enough, but we got there. What you mean?
It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans tie things up at 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has it at the 11. His return makes it up to the 25. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 14-yard line.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Gets everything he has under this throw. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball downfield. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Stroud to throw again on second. Brought in close to the 8. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. First down from the red zone. Has it in close.
Wow. Why would he catch it?
Real close to that goal line at the 1. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All time as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here we go. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. Here's Stroud now. Left side, backs there, caught. And they finally bring him down. But that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
First and 10, run to Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's second and 11. Pass taken in by Diggs. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Feeling.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
44. Ready.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Looking slant route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Hey, time out 2. Ready, set.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Vacates quickly left side. Now he's throwing deep. He's got it inside the 10.
He killed me.
And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. killed a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Miami
So they
Dolphins.
punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see what we finna get into. See what we finna do.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield.
Oh, boy.
In for the Houston touchdown.
Nico Collins for the
That is as efficient
6.
as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean,
I would
that
like
hit
to
the
do
sweet
so.
spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11.
Oh my gosh, bro. Like, this game.
And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
You feel me? Like,
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
it's gonna get him. You see what I mean?
Target, it's Hill. He's all the way home.
There's somebody on the outside and it's still get it.
The Dolphins can tie it up after hitting Haterrz in the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins tie us up 28-all. Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Working quickly here.
Them niggas are the same formation.
2nd and 10 now. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And having gain up out of handle there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. But he didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone.
What?
Through the back of the end zone and out.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4.
Dig, you slow?
That's somebody they're going to look
You're
for.
slow?
If he has any space deep. That space, though,
You're slow.
between when
I need this, y'all. We need this.
And when he actually made it down the field.
He'll throw it. They connect for the first.
Yes, sir. We needed that.
Down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly.
That was too easy, though.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to
wow, why
Mason.
are they blocking that, man?
Defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Looking for an open man.
Got
To
it.
him
That's
right
cool,
as he
cool.
threw it, and it falls to the ground. Nico Collins, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to throw it. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown.
Touchdown.
Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense.
Too many points been scored in this game anyway.
But at the same time, you also force
70
the defense's
points.
hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Has it at the 11. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
One pick, that's all we need. One stop.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion.
I think he gave it to me.
Another interception, and that could be what does it.
Better back out.
By Darren Stingley Jr. And the Texans are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Houston!
Hey! Hey!
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
70 points scored.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 28. Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go ahead.
Waddle now in motion right. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes,
Miami.
baby. 2 minutes.
Dolphins 14 points back.
Let's be 2 for 2. We just won with the Giants. This one with Houston. Who next? Who next?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send him left out of the slot. 2nd and 1. Try and push it deep downfield.
That nigga fast.
This is caught inside the 15.
That nigga's fast, bro. I can't catch up.
And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within one score in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His fourth receiving score of the game.
Dang, that boy scored 4 times.
For the Dolphins here.
Won't got no answer for Tyreek, do it.
All right, fellas, listen up. Out.
He'll look to throw it.
Smart.
And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
That was cool. Oh, he touched it.
And the
Let's go.
Texans
Good
secure
kick,
the kick, no problem. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Gotta hurry this to the line. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Finding Collins. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
What he doing?
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So the Texans come away with the road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Go, baby.
Them or us?
All of us. D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt.
Let's see you next. Oh, nah, let me turn this way. I don't think I'm lying. Shit, you feel me? Let's see what we get. See what we get, baby. Let's see what we get.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be.
We got the Titans, bro. Why I keep getting all these ass teams, bro?
North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Haterrz Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Haterrz. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Let's get my niggas right.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He's contained at the line for no gain. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Levis. Has the the connection to Ridley. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Now a toss, it's Pollard.
I knew I shouldn't have done that
He
weekend.
gets clobbered behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Fourth down, here's Levis.
He dropped.
Incomplete, couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
Don't jump. Ready?
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go, son. Alpha. Good night.
2nd and 6 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Oh, they won't let me get on my nigga. They keep making me go off the line. I'm not be on
the
me.
first down yardage.
Switch
You're
over.
not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Angel. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields.
What?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Another throw for Fields. On the move, hit it right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Oh, hurry up.
Offense up to the line fast. 2nd down, he takes the option right. And the defense. Fields now, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I don't know why he tried to pick a play. No, I'm just gonna go there.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Haterrz Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They are looking at 4th down, however. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs. Levis here on 1st down. That throw finds Okonkwo. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him to go out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work
know I don't got no good teams.
This is ahead for about 5. They're on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. From the gun, Levis. Has his man, it's Ridley. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion.
Damn, but I put double team on that nigga. That was feeling good.
For a big loss. Here's 2nd and 14. Pass caught by Ridley. Hits the 20. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get the game's first points here in the second. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Folk with the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
What do we like to see?
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return.
Oh!
He's got a lane up past the 30.
He just
and a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
No, mommy, no.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris.
Down. Come on, y'all. Get up.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off play action. It's Fields. Buying some time left. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers with only a yard to go here on 3rd down.
Here we go, Side.
Now trying to run it with Harris.
No.
First down and more.
Y'all didn't even try him now.
And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. From the 17.
Yeah, there's so many people there, boy. Chill out.
Jerome Baker has it. And the Titans will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard.
Get it, baby.
1-yard play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Completed to Pollard. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Levis from the shotgun.
Oh, wrong nigga.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Wrong nigga.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
That's what I thought the first time.
Folk on now to try the point after.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Cordero Patterson now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return.
We keep giving him these good old
Great starting field position here.
We're going to take one on him back. We keep giving it to him.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Fields on first down. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield.
Ah, he still mossed me, though. That shit crazy.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now.
Good TD, bro.
We got to see what this flag is all about.
I wish my quarterback can throw like that, bro.
Boswell gets that point after to
I'm
go.
not gonna throw like
And the Steelers
that.
took the lead in half. It's down to 7.
I knew we should have came out and fucking prevent.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got first and 10.
I knew he was going to come out and prevent. I should have won prevent too.
If they even want to try anything.
I can get a field goal, right? See.
He's back to throw. That's brought in by Westbrook Akine. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one.
You got to lock in, baby. You get the ball back.
As we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
Carried by Haterrz here to start the drive. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Running behind center with Haterrz. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Working quickly here. Play action, Fields. He's trying to push the field.
Bro, how is I'm getting mobbed? Like, these DBs suck.
It's only 40 yards on the play block and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Buys time, rolling right. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, son.
Fields to throw it. Warren's got it. Complete. And that's a pick for a touchdown. All right, So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field
Can't get
position
copyrighted.
from the 30.
Can't listen to that song on live. I don't even know trying to get copyrighted.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Caught by Pollard. This gets the 1st and more. Big gainer here as he picks up 20.
Spin move.
And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass.
Bro, what the fuck? I'm throwing. Bro, they ain't let me throw it.
Hang on through the contact.
I ain't letting me do it.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. We wanted to make this offense win everything. They just did. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Pass taken in by Pollard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Man in motion, out of the slot. He'll throw it.
Down, bro. I was doing too much. I had him.
4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing
Damn, I gave that. That nigga slow as hell on that nigga. Who is that nigga?
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Man in motion here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has the connection to Ridley. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Hey, come on, come on. 22 window, 22 window.
Levis to the air now. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
We gotta play some defense, baby.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Up. Here we go. Right.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh.
That's a good start.
Steelers don't want to see this one go to overtime. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, can. Here we go, son. Hey, can. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing now. This ball's cut by Pickens.
Got it.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Easy. Extend.
Here he is to throw. Throw is caught by
Fuck. Gave it to him.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment.
Haterrz.
Great defensive play. Jar it loose.
Mouse it on mine.
Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams.
He almost had it.
And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go, son. No mas. Hey, can. Go.
Setting up to pass. Throwing deep for the end zone.
What? How did he get a flag?
L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Madden just told him a good game,
is
bro.
in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Harris. And he breaks the tie
Hey,
to win this game. Brock, touchdown.
Good game.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final
I don't even
minutes.
count that as a loss.
Execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
They just gave that man that. That shit crazy.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. He'll look to throw it. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Carry boy wide open. That's my fault.
And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these
really
two
ain't beating
in the
you,
league
though,
today,
to
you
have
throw a
the
ball
skills.
deep down the
They
field
really
like
ain't
that,
good.
it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Well, Brock, the fan.
He really ain't good. Barely beaten. J Doggy. What's up? Let's see what we dealing with. Let's see what team I got.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
I'm out here playing with
ready to get this one
the Jets. I be playing with random teams. Close my eyes, spam a triangle.
On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock.
I just been.
29.
You said I should have got my Bills. Yeah, I'm a Bills fan.
Their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, it ain't about the team, it's about the player, you feel me?
Rodgers throwing to start it off.
You're a Jets fan?
This game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You know, that was
a Detroit fan.
You need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes.
He said not really. How do you mean to say that?
Hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out.
What the fuck? So two.
Has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
So two man can't get the ball.
Running it with David Montgomery. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run.
I know you was finna do something, boy. You was finna do something.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And the struggles from the last play carry into this one. This also just gets back to the line.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throw caught by his running back. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the floor before going out.
Of course.
You know,
I expect you to go for it.
Down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll go for it. Goff. And he's going to take this.
He ain't let me set up my defense for real, so I was like, fuck it, let me just go after the money. I was trying to set some shit up, but you hyped that hoe.
Great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation.
He should have dropped it, though.
What's in store?
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Wangu now to return. Big lick from the coverage team there.
So our defense can handle your offense if that's how you come in. I just got to do some better shit on offense. Did I throw a pick or something? Nah, that nigga didn't even throw a pick. That nigga just did a fumble.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time.
Oh!
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I don't like that nigga like that game.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
You getting silly?
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He fires one deep down the middle.
Come on, he dropped it.
The ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice
I thought that was me, man. He dropped
it. In the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
26.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, 26.
I'm going to whoever
on
open.
third down. He's loaded another one up.
Oh! Oh my God! Man, I'm going to fuck, man.
Well covered on that play. Really not.
Bro, you got lucky. You got lucky.
They motion the tight end over.
That shit crazy.
Down, Rodgers. Getting out to his left.
Come on, fuck. Wow, that shit really made me don't even want to play no more, bro. I hate that weak ass shit.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Bro, no, it's just because, like, how did he miss that ball? Like,
On the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard
I got to roll up, bro. I'm irritated now.
That one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Montgomery now up the middle. They cobble together a yard there. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the gun, Goff. Has it down close. And in for the Detroit.
I don't even care, bro. When I get in that mode, I don't even want to play no more. It's like fuck it, bro.
In the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after.
Nah, bro. That nigga was wide open, bro. That shit crazy,
Right
bro.
down the
Like,
middle, it's good. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
shit, I really don't even play this. Fuck this
Bates
game.
has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
That shit really pissed me off.
Wangu now to return. Returns looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Well, you got that lucky
Nice
ass.
field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter.
I had him beat, bro. Why is Aaron don't got no power on the ball for real?
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They start out 2nd and 10.
Oh my God! I'm gonna give you this game, bro. I can't play with Rodgers, bro. I gotta go get my bills. I'm gonna give it to you. Good game. Heck no, bro. This nigga ain't even trying to throw in the right. Gotta wear my bills out. It's pissing me off. Let's pull my way out and go. J Doggy? You again? That's crazy, J Doggy.
And Ford Field.
Again,
J Doggy. Of the Lions. Here is
J Doggy again. That's crazy, J Doggy.
Set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Hey, it's a little different now. I got somebody I can throw it to.
Brings it up to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Allen gonna throw to get things going. He's gonna test this secondary right away. And he will score. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown.
Hey, at least I already scored 7 before that.
For the extra point. It's up.
No, I wasn't, bro. I ain't even had a Bills playbook. I was playing really with the Jets. Everything with the Jets.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
When I play with random teams, I be playing with my eyes closed, so I don't change their chase, but I just go with them. It's like, what the fuck?
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
All right, let's see how we coming, baby. Let's see how we coming.
Goff going to open up with a throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete.
I can't really play J-Dog.
There was a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
You said you just beat the Bills for not handling.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Oh, some shit like that.
St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take.
We got a little, whatever his name is too. I'm an Alabama fan. How do you forget that nigga name? Mark Gibb.
This is James Cook, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Nah, that is true. I know you got good offense. I mean defense.
From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Oh, I had him. I hesitated.
Pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
You make me hesitate a little bit too much. I ain't trying to throw a pick.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen.
Oh, see, I ain't never seen a nigga just sit right there. He just sat right there. That man just sat right there. Stop cheating, Jay Picky.
Of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space.
I'm coming back for my win, Jay Picky. Fuck the bullshit.
Just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Damn, that nigga fast, bro. I really wasn't ready, bro. I was looking down at my YouTube, bro. You caught me off guard.
Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone.
You already did me dirty on my stream last game, bro.
Short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to.
Nah, you did me dirty on my last stream, bro. You did me dirty.
This guy, he does the rest.
They seen that shit.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
Game ain't over with, though.
Ty Johnson.
I'm learning your defense now.
25-yard line.
Nah, I think I caught on.
Set to go.
Yeah, I caught on.
1st and 10. Allen to throw.
Bro, so I know what I learned on you. What I know on you, I'm not going to get nothing deep because how you got them all setting them up. So I'm going to have to go like 3 yards.
A tight end in motion now.
I'm going to have to really work for it.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage.
These niggas ain't even that good, bro. I think it's just because we at your home field.
On 3rd down, it's Allen.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception.
I had somebody. I could have went to him.
This is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That wasn't even for you, for real, but that was really picked, but they gave it to you, I guess.
The 10-yard line. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He has a touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
You got the ball first?
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Yeah. First, you got to get through.
1st and 10, it's Allen. Now a shot Downfield for Samuel.
That's really a flag on my mama.
Through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Big play there for the Bills.
Stop trying to set me up, bro.
39 yards.
Did I set you up?
Play action. It's Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And
Hey,
on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that
come on, Mr. Drilly. Mr. Drilly. Mr. Drilly.
On one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settle on themselves.
I'm Mr. Drilly for a reason, bro.
Throwing again. It's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
I'm Mr. Drilly. Mr. Drilly. Here we come. You ready, J-Doggy?
Here's 3rd and 2. Cooper going in motion. 3rd and 2. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
I'm so proud of you, Jay Slick.
Anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. First carry for David.
Oh, now they got this nigga doing anything now.
Searches for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Goff.
I wasn't ready.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Goff.
Come on, man.
Complete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is...
Yeah, this nigga been getting bailed out so many times, bro.
As this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Gibbs with a 1st down and more. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary.
Why do I keep getting beat on that play and I'm putting somebody there?
He will score again. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Johnson now to return. Past midfield. Look at him go. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things: balance, vision, And yeah, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. A design run here for Allen. And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The dual threat.
We ain't worried about who won there.
Why not use them, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does. And he's able to take it himself.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
You got 2 whole minutes, but I got 2 whole minutes to stop you, too. Try to get the ball back. Get a pick or something.
Here's 1st and 10.
I ain't worried about no fumble. Catch a nigga, make him rumble.
And he'll just get rid of this.
We ain't worried about no fumble. You know how we gonna make you do. We ain't worried about no fumble. Tell him, gang.
The quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way. Live to play another down.
Oh, I knew he was running. I hate when I get caught in the block.
1st down and more.
Oh, bro, I hate, bro. I know he's fast, bro, but he ain't like that, like fast.
They won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. This is quickly turning into a...
Everybody got caught in the blitz.
4 first-half touchdowns. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
So you play your game, you feel me?
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen.
Where you from?
He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
I said I went to my first meet. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I want to smoke, bro. You making me only want to play the game.
Past the 45-yard line.
Yeah, you cool, you good or whatever. It's just, they just be like, look at this, bro. How I get mixed up and I knew who you was throwing it to. That shit crazy.
And he will score.
Yeah, you got it again. Good game, man. Gotta roll up. My blood pressure, you don't even got me wanting to finish my stream out. I'm supposed to be streaming till 9. Bro, that shit irritates me, bro. Can't see that. Can't see that. Can't see that. They gonna do that to people. Let's go. Let's see what they fought nigga doing, bro. I've been calling this man all day. I had hit my finger on the hitch, bro. And that shit itch like a motherfucker. Why is this? That bit itch. Yeah, man. That bit itch. We ain't going outside like that. What up, Eric?
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park.
That's what he did. Rolling up the smoke, that shit. Oh.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
One guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road, don't do anything to bring the crowd into it, and that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are fired up.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
I think it was very delayed.
A few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
On the quick, right?
He ran it last time, now Stroud will throw it.
This is
open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Diggs in motion right. Mixon with a first down carry.
I bumped into my own thing.
And bulldozing his way through. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a idea. Slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to it.
Type in stream with PC.
Contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a Haterrz or something.
There to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Oh.
2J. Where's the hot?
And Stroud now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ooh, good ball.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete.
He caught him. I would have dropped it.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the 4th quarter. But here, it's happening early. A definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this 1st quarter already.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Shit, if it's taking that long to score, we should be in the bag.
7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Look at the big fella go. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid.
Touchdown.
72 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Ooh.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
All right, come on, y'all. Let's just make him waste 3 minutes. For real. That's what I say.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Stroud to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it.
Bro, where's the nigga over there, bro?
By his big tight end, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Stroud out of the gun here. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, what happened? I got a flag.
Trying to do a little too much, getting outside the pocket, and it results in a sack.
I wasn't paying attention, yes. Great.
All right. Hey, uno. Hey, south. 11.
Here goes Stroud again. This goes out.
That was big, baby.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Stroud. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
The throwing again is Stroud. Flushed out right. Second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Mixon will take
me
this
all the way
for
out.
Texans
Fuck me up.
touchdown.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. It's complete to Cook. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's it.
That one goes for 36 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch to right there turned it into a really nice game. From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. Here's Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Look at hot.
Throwing now is Stroud. They've got his man complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Come on, Crowd. Yeah, I get loud.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
You better watch.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Allen. And this is caught. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 36 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score in the opening minute of the third quarter. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the one. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Here's Stroud. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Stroud looking to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Back to throw again.
How's that? Lewis keep getting beat. Lewis keep getting.
Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, 43 yards. And the Texans add 6 to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
56, 56. Hey, tight. Alert. Look out.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now a give running right. It's Cook. Henry To'o there on the tackle. 2nd and 6.
Half 85.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
Alert. Half. Look out.
Allen will try to throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Last quarter, who won it? We've been fighting all game.
Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw.
And this is going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. Inside the 20. And he is going to score.
Take it.
Pick 6 on Bills touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you could possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
I could have had that touchdown.
The goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Now a 2nd and 6. And Stroud now to throw. And that'll be off the mark. Too far out in front. And it's
wow, that nigga stopped.
Just a little beyond the reach there.
I ain't mad at all, coach. Hey, not bad.
He wishes
I know that
he
makes
7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Let's go, baby.
Will not be able to hang on through the contact.
Hit that nigga.
coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion. And now
I get this, yo.
with a 3-and-out.
He ain't field goal range. We already fucked up, but I take the field goal.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Caught left side. Here's
Good shit, man.
And he's out of bounds.
He almost went out of bounds.
To the 35. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line.
On gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Houston.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Party, you gotta like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Once again, they run with Mixon. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff running left, Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
I'm mad at him. Bullshit. He making sure he don't miss that.
Important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Touchdown.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen.
Oh!
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Good play, boy. Where the fuck you come from?
Shots, and ideally, they like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's 2nd down.
5 wide. Hey,
Now Allen.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
That's complete. It's Cook.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner.
Ah, let's go, baby.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because they didn't keep their eyes on the end zone. They made sure they bled the clock out as well and did not have their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And they can't connect. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left, so probably one final play here in the second quarter, barring a penalty.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too...
I ain't sure that's what it is for the day. You know, and that with a dub. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all tomorrow.